Welcome. Thank you so much for signing up for this live webinar. I'm really thrilled that you're here. Now look, I don't typically do live webinars, but I wanted to share the cutting edge, new information that answers so many of the questions that I get every single day from people like you that we had to do this webinar. So here's the thing. Everybody wants to know about the world of fasting, and those are some of my absolute favorite questions. And so what I've done over the past year is work with some of the world's top researchers on these topics to get the leading answers so that we can stay in front of the curve. And that's what you're going to get to experience in this live webinar. You see, for me personally, I have always struggled with my own health. I have had autoimmune disorders that I still struggle with today. It's a constant battle. I've suffered from low energy, chronic fatigue within my body, and of course, the addiction to sugar that so many other people have that has impacted my weight and my overall sense of well-being. So if you're like me and you've had these types of struggles, maybe you've tried different things. Maybe you've tried different diets, different programs that are out there, from the paleo program to keto, even to intermittent fasting, caloric restriction, low calorie diets, so many different things. And I know how incredibly confusing this information can be. But that's why I'm so happy that we're going to be doing this webinar, this live webinar on Tuesday, because we're going to really answer those confusing questions that we all are trying to figure out. So here's the thing. Are you somebody who has struggled for so long to get into a routine, a good, healthy routine, only to keep falling down and then feeling bad about yourself? If that's the case, this is exactly what you need to hear. If you're someone who may have struggled with low energy and a feeling of you just can't get the energy that you need for your day, and it's not because you had one bad night of sleep, then this is exactly the program for you. If you're somebody that's just completely confused and you've tried every single one of those different programs out there, and yet you fall off and you feel like you don't have enough willpower and you can't keep going, and it ends up leaving you in a state that's actually worse than when you started, this webinar is also for you. Here's the thing. Many of us try these different programs and it ends up actually impacting our hormones. I want to give you the opportunity to gain the information, the answers, the keys to the questions that you have. And I think all of this you're going to find in the live webinar on Tuesday. We have dedicated, my team and I, the past year to answering the questions that you care about the most, and we brought them all together in this live webinar so that you can get all of this information in a short and concise manner. Now, I have a question for you. So I want to know what it is about this live webinar that really attracted you. What are the goals that you personally have to transform your life? If you would just reply to this email and send back the answer of what you're looking to achieve, I would love it, because that will help me to bring you the very best information to give you exactly what you're looking for on your own journey to health and a weller being.